Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan here with the Screenwriter's Rant on My Son, starring James McAvoy and Claire Foy. This is a drama movie, but this is a different kind of drama movie because, according to the trailer, James McAvoy was never given a script. Um, what that probably means is he was given sort of background of his character. Are you going to bark through the whole thing just because I sent you over here? That's your seat. That's your seat. You have your own camera. Most people love that. You just want pets. So, James McAvoy, I think he can pull this off. I do. You need a really good actor to pull this off. I mean, you couldn't just do this with anyone. You'd have to have a guy who's like top notch. And McAvoy's pretty top notch. He's done some cool stuff. I don't like everything he's been in, but he is a good actor. I can acknowledge that much at least. So, the idea is, I guess it's it's a movie, not a miniseries, but he comes home. He has a job where he's away all the time, and his son's been kidnapped, and it's tearing his family apart. They're looking for him, and slowly, since he doesn't have a script, they reveal to him the various factors. So he reacts, as he learns them. So the idea is his reactions will be more genuine, and I can relate to that. I mean, that's kind of what I like to do in my reaction videos, and now obviously I have to watch the video ahead of time. I can't just react to it clicking through it. I used to react to it live until YouTube started flagging me left and right. But for a lot of my reaction videos, I try to get it as fresh as possible. It gives it, especially when I do the news blast, and I've got two other videos on Bitchute and Rumble, so check them out. It provides a little more genuineness when I'm scrolling through an article, even though I may get something confused, or I may, just go, oh, that's weird. Sometimes you get really cool, genuine reactions, and capturing that on film, I think, is a benefit to the movie. It does put a lot on McAvoy, though. It does put a lot on him. So this is an actor's movie. He's got to act the hell out of it. I think this could work. I mean, he's got seemingly a good supporting cast, which is also what you'd need. They seem to be putting a bit of money to it. It looks well produced. Well directed, and it's an intense sort of story anyway. When any parent loses their son in this sort of circumstance, it's bad. I mean, it's bad for a lot of people. It's September 15th. For a lot of people, I know I've talked before about how I have friends with kids. They can't watch shows like this anymore. It's too real for them. But from a screenwriting standpoint, those are amazing stakes, right? They don't get much higher than that. When your son is missing, that's a high stakes gamut. That's a high stakes drama. It doesn't get much higher than that, other than saving his wife, maybe, or saving a husband, saving a daughter. Saving a kid is pretty much the highest you can go, and so, it's all going to be on McAvoy to react, and hopefully they capture that first time he reacts to something, like whether it's, a secret being revealed or a body, or, he's going to react. And if you have an actor that really puts themselves in the role, I think that can really work. So I'd be interested in seeing this. This is on the Peacock network. Whatever that is, another streaming service, I guess, from NBC. And so it looks intense. It looks pretty intense. Normally this would just be in theaters, but now it's like a Peacock thing. And McAvoy, he's been in great stuff. A lot of it hasn't been, a lot of it's been sort of popcorn movie kind of stuff, but some of it's been sort of cool. So this is like a real drama. This is real meat and potatoes for an actor. So this could be an opportunity for McAvoy to really shine, and the rest of the cast maybe get an Oscar nod. I don't know. I don't know if it would count as an Oscar nod for Peacock streaming, or would that be Emmy? I don't know. Who knows anymore with this, and who cares, quite frankly, because those awards are like practically useless in my view. Um, First act, it's going to be McAvoy coming home. He's having problems. We don't have the big problem just yet, but we see the cracks in his relationship with his wife, and then his kid disappears, probably at some sort of camp, I'm guessing, um, and that causes the cracks in his relationship with his wife to just blow the whole thing apart. Like, he's been on thin ice with her for a long time. He's away, he's working, but you know, she can't take the loneliness. So the second act is him trying to cope, trying to deal with it, and then eventually weird things start happening. So this is big on reveals in order to get reactions out of McAvoy. So one of the reveals they show in the trailer is the cop saying, like, they're pushing me to drop this, which that's pretty big. So there's sounds like there's going to be a lot of twists and turns in this. Sounds like McAvoy is going to be it's going to be on his characters to find out what really happened to his son, and so the third act, you know, he starts poking around, sees some stuff, and then by the third act, you know, he's like out on a limb trying to find out what the f happened to him. There's a scene where it looks like he's torturing a guy too, screaming at him, "What happened to my son?" So it looks pretty intense. It looks pretty intense. And McAvoy had like a blowtorch or something, and he was threatening the guy. I don't know how he could just improv that, but that sounds pretty hairy. He's threatening a guy with a blowtorch, and they don't know where the scene is going. Question is he threatening the right guy? You know, it should be interesting. Should be interesting. I would see this. You know, I don't know how I'm going to see it. I don't think I have the Peacock network, but maybe it'll be on TV at some point. Maybe it'll be on some other streaming service. I don't know. I don't know how this works anymore. It's so crazy. Maybe Amazon Prime will have it, and I'll just rent it. But I would say if you're looking for a drama, yeah, this could be what as advertised. It could be a bold experiment that really draws you in because of McAvoy's genuine reactions. If he's immersed enough, his reactions will be gold. So it's called My Son. Look for it September 15th.